Alright, I've had a little bit of food, had a little bit of a break.
Got a sec?
And I'm ready to get back into things. Hold on, we're gonna put her in a more normal outfit here. Hello.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Mm-hmm. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, I do like the idea of that. Are you asking me to leave my crew and join hers? I'll just say, yeah, sure, we can head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Did you want to talk about something else? Cause, no. Let's head on out.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
I don't make any promises about not damaging others. It depends on what they're up to. You can be both admired and feared by the same faction? That's kind of funny. Hello, Jane Elson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
That doesn't sound very,
Captain.
good.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Okay. I mean, yes, we're in space, it's awesome, but you were in space when you were on our spaceship and we went to like 3 different destinations. I guess to be fair, we didn't really give her much of a chance to talk. Yeah, sweet loot. No one here to stop me. So these things are just gonna keep getting yoinked up by me. Pravati, guess what, buddy? You're getting the, or not fire armor, Vicar. You are getting the armor. The retrofitted heavy power armor. Well, now that's an intense looking monk. What does Pravati look like with this? Hold on. Flip.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick, I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get juked with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
So, hey, Felix.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
What was all that about? I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy. And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Oh, God. Got any plans? It sounds like he's gonna become one of our companions.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You in a hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
Yeah. See you around, Felix. Ada, this is the captain. Please keep an eye out for any stowaways who might be trying to steal our stuff and or just be trying to stow away on the ship itself. Oh boy. Make hard. Cover my back. Good stuff. Okay.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Alright, get back to your boring ass report.
It's always fucking freezing in the base. If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down. We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
Hey. You guys should be blindlessly, blindly happy about everything going on.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow. Careful. We move cargo. Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes. It's always fucking freezing in the base.
What? Didn't that lady over there say to my... No, don't worry about the heat? I thought it was going to end up being that it was just extremely hot.
Right this way.
Oh, no. Hi there.
Identification, please.
Yes. Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
No.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
No.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
It was the old captain.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Oh. How do I get this resolved? I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne and that isn't my ship. That looked so shady now, though. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
All right. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Ah, God. I'm gonna wring this Bedford guy's neck. No. Great. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
In that exact fashion? Got it. But wait, hold on. Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
All right, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Everything. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
Defense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay, can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay, how does Halcyon Holdings work anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
What a lovely eyebrow arch. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Okay, all right. And the board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Okay. What about the Groundbreaker?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Cool. So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these companies' heads in it.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Okay, well, thank you for the information. That is good to know.
Glad to help.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Cool, cool. What is sublight salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
You say that, but I'll probably end up going there now specifically to see what the hell's going on. I'm looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Wow. All right. How about something long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Yeah, all right. That's all I need to know.
All right.
Seems like there's some tension between the board and the Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yet your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it, but what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Yeah, they would.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
Cool. Well, I think the last thing I need to ask is about Udon Bedford.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Sure thing.
Okay, well, I'm looking for a drink around here. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Ooh, I'm from
Need
the
anything
Lost
else?
Hope.
You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
Cool. This guy gave us a lot of information. Is there anything else here? Hello.
Hold it right there.
Here we go!
I've been spotted! Everyone has to die!
Somebody clean up this.
And that's why I quick saved. All right. Okay. Restricted area, huh?
Wish they'd let us off station. Air up here's just recycled spacer farts.
It's so interesting going from a Spacer's Choice colony to these disgruntled people. Where's that hacker outfit? It's still a little on the low side. Maybe I should have invested all my points into hacking. This is lockpicking. Yeah. We keep running into these doors. I definitely don't need to open this one. Or maybe I do. Maybe I shouldn't. But maybe I will. Hold on, let's go up top. Maybe there's a secret vent or something. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Damn it, I need a dedicated hacking outfit for myself. This actually has more armor. Huh. She doesn't need dialogue skills, but you know, good thing to keep an eye out for. Look at that, yes. I will hack this for 2 rather than for 3. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck happened to this guy? Something broke up here and they never fixed it. And also, he looks huge. Protective clothing with safety harness and then riot control armor. These both sound cool, but what do they look like? Okay. This is basically what looks like a stealth armor. What about this? Riot control. Stealth skills +5. We're fine. I don't need that at all. Oh no. What? Ah! Ah! Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw after. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Acrophobia. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. We get 1 whole perk point for losing 1 dexterity, 1 perception, and 1 temperament. Ooh. I reject that one, mostly because I feel like, our character being afraid of heights and then losing 3 different, I mean, Jesus, dexterity, perception, and temperament. That's a lot. Yeah, fuck it. I don't think this is a good idea, because for all I know, this might get triggered out of nowhere, right? It feels like this is one of those things where, okay, if I had one of the phobias where like, oh, I'm afraid of bugs or monsters or people, at least that can be very, you know, that can disappear. But this, I feel like it can just happen at any time. Oh, you're standing on a box, like 2 boxes? Boom. Your character loses all these stats. Nah. You can't just use Parvati as a landing pad, Vicar. Come on now.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Ooh, market ID cartridge. I mean, this one isn't stealing. ID cartridge. You found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Oh, it's automatic. Cool.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Really?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Tell me, No, that's it. I was hoping you would give me... He's got, like, all these options, and then we go to Parvati, and she's just...
Where are we headed?
She's just got, like, 2. I don't know if this is the appropriate area for me to be doing this. Records, arrivals. Cleo Freighter, dues paid, Rizzo Freighter, freelancer, possibly sublight, freelancer, definitely sublight, unreliable, business unknown, impounded, Hawthorne ship, but no Hawthorne. Wonder what happened there. Huh. Do they know I'm not actually Hawthorne? Ooh. Freelancer, none, dead bait at the rest and go, insisted once again that he's part of the crew, but they acted like they didn't know him. Deliver Callahan's new mask. Anything that we need. These conditions. This is a joke, right? I'm forwarding this to around the station. No one thinks you're real. And if you are, welcome to the Groundbreaker, asshole. These conditions aren't fit for cysty pigs. You honestly expect me to share a berth with some junker flown by a freelancer? I am a company man, and I demand company accommodations. Auntie Cleo would give you such a withering glare if she saw how you treated her. 2-time employee of the month. Yes, that is me. You signed a social contract when you gave me a clearance to land. I ask for what is mine by right. Room to breathe, a heated berth so I can walk around barefoot, and service with a smile. You've given me 1 out of 3. I'll give you until I hit send to rectify this error. What the hell? Harassment. Hey, I landed like 15 minutes ago. And this crazy guy with no shoes on has been throwing shit at my rig. Like actual shit. Can I open fire or what? Don't bother on our way. Oh my god. Dissatisfied user 70. I don't know if I ever want to meet this guy.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today?
I could use some pointers. I can use some work.
Hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end of the promenade deck. Anything else I can help you with, mister?
I was told not to talk to those people, but who's Chief Tennyson?
Chief Junlei Tennyson.
Oh, yeah.
She runs the ship. Does a real great job of it, too. Her family's worked on it for, gosh, since it was built, I think. Back before the crossing.
What's she like? Is she a good boss?
Good as she can be, I guess. What with all the troubles Groundbreaker's facing. She could stand to lighten up, I suppose. But she tries her best to do right by folks, and that's what matters.
He's just staring off way to the side. She's out here, buddy. Come on. Why'd you want to know that, Parvati?
No reason. Don't you trouble yourself over it, Captain.
That was very convincing, miss. I think your captain almost bought it.
Ooh! Ooh! I'm gonna let that stand. She's not thinking of leaving my crew, right? Anyways, leading a ship the size of Groundbreaker must be a challenge.
Sure is, but she makes it look easy. She's real competent, our chief, even if she ain't real friendly.
Right. Well, what do you do here?
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Why?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
He looks so sad about it. I just wanted to file and do my job, and then I wasn't able to do it. I bet you've got seized contraband from all of the system locked up back there. Yeah, okay. That's not the option we're gonna go for. Lots of raiders come through this station. Must keep you busy.
Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless.
Why aren't as many freighters coming through?
Search me. I mean, don't search me, because that's my job. Get it?
I do.
I reckon you'd have to ask the folks in Byzantium.
Got you. Well, thank you for the information. What about you?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Okay, well, what bounties do you have available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one, but 2 officers.
Wow. I like that she actually looked down at a pad off screen. Flying under the influence of illegal substances?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Alright. Any leads of where I might find McReed?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Fair. I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
I feel like, if all we need to do is get his lighter, that might be pretty easy. So what's it like working security detail on a space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Okay. All right. Just trying to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
If this bulletproof glass wasn't here, I'd kill you. What's a Mardet?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Okay, but why Mardet, not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
All right. I'll be on my way. Don't need to ask about Phineas. What the fuck are you guys doing back there?
Where are we headed?
Well, apparently you're going to jail, because you're not supposed to be back there. Ah! Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, the personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Whoa. Cool. You know, like straight up disguise them too.